right, so yeah, the first card you've got for your past is this Fool. I love this card. Yeah, what's standing out to me right away, before I say anything about that, is wisdom. I'm getting lots and lots and lots and lots of wisdom. And, you know, I'm just looking at the Hermit right in the middle here. You know, the middle card's the key card to the spread. Obviously, he's extremely wise. So, yeah, there's a lot of wisdom around you, and it's instinctive. So you've got instincts, you've got intuition, but you've got this knowing as well. It feels like you used to have very, very strong instincts, and you still do, but you've learned from something recently. You've learned from something that's given you that really, really powerful combination of, you know, instincts, intuition, and that knowledge as well. That's what's really grown for you, that knowledge. And yeah, there's freedom as well here, obviously, with this Fool card. Yeah, freedom from I'm getting freedom from an old love, an old tie that you had to someone. Because if you look at this Fool, he's got his back to the Lovers card. So you've left an old love, or you've turned your back on them finally, or, you know, it might be that you were struggling to lose them, get them out of your mind, and you've finally been able to turn your back and get that freedom from that old love. So that's what I'm getting there. Yeah, do you know what's coming into my mind when I look at that Fool? Because he's got his little bag on his back or whatever that is, and he's traveling. So it's this, I can't remember what it is. It's something like where my hat is, my home is. Where I lay my hat, my home is, or something like that. So that's what I'm getting for them. Wherever they lay their hat, their home is. This ex of yours. So whoever this is you've turned your back on, it looks like they've settled with someone else. So you probably think, you know, if this is you probably think, oh, they're settled, they're with someone else. What I'm getting is it looks like they're with someone else. But deep down, they've got this very restless energy. You know, they like to escape. They're always looking for the escape. They're always looking for the door. You know, they like to escape from person to person. They're with someone for a while, then they get tired and they move on. Wandering person, very, very a wanderer, like this Fool. That's what I'm getting for them. And this is going to sound horrible, I know, but what they're looking for is a home. So they're looking for a home with someone. They never want to settle there, but they're looking for a home. And yeah, they're looking for a home over a person, actually. So what they're looking for is someone who can help them to settle in. So it might be that they move in with someone, and then they move in with someone else, and then maybe they try to move in with you, I don't know. But that's the kind of thing I'm getting around them. Looking for someone to set them up. It's almost like the relationship's secondary. You know, their comfort's first and the relationship's secondary. Yeah, I'm getting trying and then failing a few times. So yeah, I think they tried to set things up with you, whether that's a home or something. They tried to set that up with you, and it kept on failing or falling apart. Like you tried and then it failed. I've got this stop, start, stop, start. That's kind of what I'm getting around the two of you. And you really, really wanted it to work. You know, because I'm getting lots of strong feelings here. So you had really strong feelings for them, but there's a reason why it kept on failing, why it wouldn't quite work properly. And I think you knew, because again, I'm getting this intuition around you. You knew deep down something wasn't quite right. You knew that. Yeah, your instincts are always right every single time. But now, when you look back on all this, you've got the knowledge as well as the instincts. So yeah, that's where that's coming from. This situation's giving you that knowledge. But you know, at the time, I don't think you followed your instincts. I'm not blaming you at all, because I know, you know, when you've got those really, really powerful feelings, it overrides everything. I've been there myself. You know, common sense, this is what happened to me. Common sense, out the window. Anything logical, out the window. You know, it could be anything, and I'd be like, no, I'm following my feelings. So don't blame yourself. You're not alone. I think everyone goes through this at some time. But yeah, you were being shown with all these stops and starts that this wasn't the right thing for you, and you knew that anyway, really deep down. It's just that your feelings overrode everything else. That's what I'm getting. So Yeah, I think they've tried to keep things a little bit open-ended with you. It's like there's no proper closure here. That's what I'm getting. I mean, you've turned your back, but I think for them, that they've still got things a bit open-ended, maybe just in their mind. I don't think they've come out and said, oh yes, I'll get back together in the future. I don't think they're saying that, or they've said that, but there's a little bit of, I don't know if you've been talking to them, maybe not recently, but maybe the last time you spoke to them, it might have been a little bit light and casual, and it was kind of like, oh yeah, blah, 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 everything's great, let's there's no talk of closure. That's what I'm getting, or maybe it's just in their mind that they're kind of keeping things open. So if that's what you're feeling about this, if that's you, just be a bit careful, because again, this is a wandering person. They wander in and out. They're coming up as the fool, so they might try and wander back in again. I keep getting this on the outside. Everyone thinks they're settled with this new person. It looks really settled. It looks really settled. Yeah, I'm actually hearing this, probably coming from their family or people around them. Oh, finally, finally they're settled. But they're not. They're not settled. And yeah, again, they've always got an eye on the door. They're always looking for an opportunity. That's what I'm getting coming from them. Again, just remember this. If they want to come back, if they want to start this little chat with you, because I'm getting very casual little chats, like, oh, hi, hey, how are you? Oh, blah, blah, blah. How are you going? Oh, I've done this lately. Just these little friendly chats, Remember how important you are. Remember how important you are. You're not someone's opportunity. You're not someone's opportunity. I don't think you'd fall into that trap again, because you're coming across as being really wise here. But I'm getting these warnings for a reason, so I can't ignore them. I have to say them. But I feel like I'm compelled to say, watch out for this person. So I've got that there for a reason. Okay, I'm just looking at these two coin cards now, the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. You shared a lot with them. Yeah, including money, I think. At the time it was fine for you. You were fine with that because you thought you were a team. That's what the Three of Pentacles is about. Working together as a team. But something wasn't fair. Yeah, the situation wasn't fair. Things were uneven or unbalanced. I think you realised that when you got out of this sort of fog, that love fog that takes over your brain. And don't worry, it's not just you, it happens to everyone. The fog takes over your brain and you can't see. But yeah, you've got this freedom now. And yeah, the other thing I'm getting is whoever's with them, they're where you were, like they're where you used to be. That they're going through what you went through. That's what I'm getting very, very clearly. Okay, so just looking at this Three of Pentacles now, there's a lot of growth here. It feels like aspiration, actually. It feels very aspirational. Okay, I hope this is going to make sense. Might be a bit specific as well, so just warning you. You're breaking out of where you are, or the position you're in. That's what I'm getting. It feels, where you are now, feels a little bit unsatisfying. This is what I'm getting for someone. So it's like, I know where I want to go. I know what I want to do. I know exactly where I want to be, and it's not here. And I'm trying to get out of this. You're going to do this. Yeah, you're going to do this. I'm literally seeing a combination of this for someone. I'm seeing a combination of travel and work for someone. So if that's you, this is what you do. You imagine yourself there. You're imagining yourself there every single day. You're imagining it. It's like, I'm in my new home. I can picture what it's like. I'm in the kitchen. I can see what that's like. I'm looking out the window, going about my day. And you're doing this. You're picturing yourself in this place. You're picturing yourself in your new home, in the new position, wherever it is. So you're doing this. You're literally manifesting this for yourself, whether you realise it or not. You're going to get this. You might not know, maybe you don't know how it's forming, how it's manifesting in your mind, because it feels a little bit messy in your mind right now, like lots and lots of thoughts kind of jumping around. But that happens sometimes, things things kind of swirl around in your head, and then suddenly they snap into place, and they're like, oh, now I know what I'm going to do. So yeah, I think the message here is, just looking at this darkness on this card, I'm just looking at the meeting of the people. Try and find something who knows a bit about this thing you want to do, someone who has real knowledge about this. Because I'm getting a little bit of frustration around this, and I think, if you're talking to family or if you're talking to friends about this, that's fine, and I think they're well-meaning. I think they mean to help you and they mean to advise you properly, but they don't really understand what you're trying to do properly. That I'm getting that really strongly, because if you look at this card, you've got these people and they're coming out of the dark, because they're all dark where that church is, and they're coming outside of that, and they're in the light where they can see, where they can have this talk. So what that's telling me is you'll be able to see what you need to do properly and a lot clearer if you're talking to the right people, if you've got the right people around you. Yeah, there's someone that can help you. It feels like this is someone you don't know, but you know of them. I know that sounds strange, but you know of them. So it might be someone in a book you've read, it might be someone online you might have read, I don't know, it might be someone on YouTube, someone who's very influential, someone who's well known, it feels like, and it's someone who knows a lot about whatever it is you're trying to do. So contact this person. This is what I'm getting at. Don't be afraid to contact them. Don't be afraid to contact them. I'm getting a really open person here. I'm getting someone that would be really open to hear from you, and they'd help you to come into this light. Because at the moment you're in the dark area of this. You know you can go up. You know you can do this. You've got this arrow here around these 3 coins, so you know you can go up. But at the moment, it feels like you're in the dark. You can't quite see the light in how to do this. And there's a person here who can help you to do this. Think about who it is. If you don't know who this is, think about, what do you read all the time? What do you listen to all the time? Do you listen to podcasts about this? Do you watch videos about this? What do you do? Someone you hear all the time, someone you see all the time, it's that person. And so contact them, email them or something. Don't be afraid. They're very, very open, and they want to help you if this all resonates with you. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. I'm just going to go on to your present now with the Lovers. So, yeah, with this Lovers, yeah, there are a lot of different things here. I'm just looking down at this whole sequence, actually, in your present. Yeah, I'm getting this really, really strong message again. Very, very strong. Remember your knowledge. Remember your intuition. Yeah, remember what you know. The knowledge. You've moved on from this person. You know all about them now. You know what they're like. I'm getting this really, really clearly. Yes. Okay, this is what I'm getting. They want to keep the door opened. They want to keep their options opened. Yeah, okay, so look at this Lovers card. I want you to look at this Lovers card. Look at the man on the right-hand side. He's standing in front of the tree of knowledge. So you've got all that knowledge right behind you now, backing you up. He's literally standing in front of the tree of knowledge. And also, if you look at him, he's reaching out to the woman and he's looking at her. He wants her, but she's not looking at him. So what that's telling you is, if they come back to you again, you have the knowledge that they're not properly available to you, that they're going to go wander around and go elsewhere. They're not looking at you properly. He's looking at her, she's not looking at him, because he knows that, because you've got the tree of knowledge behind him. So you've got knowledge everywhere here. You've got it behind you. You've also got it under you. You've got that foundation of knowledge, because under this Lovers card, again, you've got this hermit here, this very, very intelligent, wise hermit. The other really interesting about the hermit is, I just keep on looking at all these positions of everything. Everything relates to everything else. He's got his back to the 5 of Swords. So what this is telling you again is, turn your back from harm. So you can see all these things here. So yeah, they're going to try and come back. That's why I'm getting all these warnings. They're going to try and come back at some time. Okay, I'm just looking at this Wheel of Fortune now. And yeah, again, they're looking at the door. This looks like one of those revolving doors. You know, those doors You know, when you have a great big building, an old-fashioned building, and they have those, like a museum or something, and they have those round doors and they go round and around, and they've got all these different sections, and someone walks in and then they walk out at the other end. You know those? That's what, I lost my shoe in one of those once and it was going round and round. Anyway, so that's what they're like. They're like one of those revolving doors. That's what they're like. They're going around and around. I'm probably going to have lots of cross-watchers angry with me, but this is what I'm getting. They're like a revolving door. They're turning around, looking for an opportunity. They're trying to see, okay, where's the opening? Who's there for me? Who's next? I've got someone with me now, but I'm a revolving door. I'm looking around to see what's next. So yeah, I don't want to say much more about this because it's all very obvious. I'm just repeating myself now, but just be really, really aware of this because they're going to start a conversation, I think. I'm getting that, or they'll try to. But just remember what you know. You're wise. You're like this hermit. Just remember that. You've got it backing you up, underneath you, and you've got it behind you. You've got lots and lots of knowledge around you now. Okay, with this Wheel of Fortune, yeah, there's something else here. It feels a little bit frustrating, actually. Yeah, I was going to say you're waiting for some money to come in, but it's more than that. It feels like you've already been through some kind of a stressful process or something to get this money. It might be a legal process because you've got justice right next to this. Yeah, I'm just looking all the way across the bottom now, all across the bottom row. So you've got the money on the left in the Six of Pentacles, then you've got the Wheel of Fortune turning around into the Justice card. So yeah, this is what I'm getting here is in the past with the Six of Pentacles, it wasn't fair for you, really not fair. Something very unfair has happened to you. And you should have got this sooner. You should have got this money sooner. I'm getting that. And there might even be a struggle around you now, around money. You might be struggling with money right now because I've got this big hold up and you're having to wait for this and it's really, really unfair. So what this Wheel of Fortune's telling me is a change of fortune. It's a turnaround. So things are going to start to turn around now. Yeah, there's a big turnaround actually. You're definitely going to start to see movement here. And it's going to happen this month. It's going to happen in October. It's going to start to turn around. Okay, I have to be honest, it's not going to happen all that quickly for you. So it might be a lot slower than you'd like, or it might be in bits, it might come in pieces, not all at once, something like that. It's not going to be as quickly as you'd like. You'd like everything at once. That's kind of what I'm getting here. But it's happening. The main thing is it's happening. It's starting to roll in the right direction now. So just know that that's going to happen for you if that's new. You, not you. Yeah, just something else to be aware of if this is resonating with you. I think someone's trying to slow this down, and I think that's why it's been so slow. Someone's actually trying to do this on purpose. If you look at the top of this wheel, there's a Sphinx with a sword. So someone's on guard, someone's in the defensive, and they don't want this to go ahead. But it's going ahead. It's going ahead. They can't stop this. They cannot stop this going ahead. It's going to happen. It's supposed to happen at this time, and it's happening for you. Yeah, justice is all about fairness. You know, the right outcome happening at the right time. So you get that. So, you know, hang in there if that's you. I know it's very frustrating. I'm feeling the frustration around this, but it's going in the right direction now. So that's the main thing. It's not stopped. It's not backwards. It's going in the right way now. Right, so the first card you've got for your future is this star, which is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful card. I love this card. Right. Okay, yeah. I know I said I wasn't going to say anything about this person from your past, but I'm getting this again. So what I'm getting is it's about to start again. I think they are going to contact you again. But what I'm getting here is with this card is you're above that. You're above all that. You know, you're just by yourself. You're taking care of yourself, which is what you need to do. You know, she's literally above the Five of Swords. So she's above all the chaos. She's above all the drama of the past. She's gotten over that. And but yeah, they're going to try. They're going to try and talk to you. Yeah, they're going to try. I'm getting them trying to change you. This is what I'm getting. They want to change your heart. They want to change your mind. They want to really change. They want you to have a change of heart. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting, oh, it's not like that. It's believe me, believe me. This is trust me, believe me. That sort of thing. They might have said that to you before. Trust me. Why don't you trust me? So that's all coming out again. And yeah, I think in the past you probably would have trusted them. You might have listened to them, but you won't do that now, I don't think, because look at this woman, this really beautiful woman on this card. She's in charge of her emotions. That's what this is showing you. She's perfectly balanced between the water and the earth now, and that's how you are now. You're in charge of your emotions when you're away from them. When you're with them, it's a total chaotic mess. Your emotions are crazy, but when you're by yourself, like this star card, like this woman, very peaceful. She's in the sun, in the starlight, I should say. She's just washing herself peacefully. So that's what you're like when you're by yourself. Your emotions are in balance. So yeah, I think you're going to let this revolving door keep revolving, actually, because there's hurt at the end of this if you step in the door. You know that. If you step in this door, you've got the 5 of Swords. So you know that. Yes, okay, just something else in this star card. This is really good, actually. Yeah, there's someone else here, or there's someone ahead of you. This is what I'm getting. They're ahead of you. Yeah, it's strange. They're around you, but the potential's ahead of you. That's what I'm getting. They're around you, but the potential of love with them is ahead of you. Yeah, I'm getting lots of patience here, lots of waiting. This is a bit of a frustrating reading, I know, but yeah, there's potential there. I think there's potential there with someone. I think you know who this is, and there's potential with them. They're not available right now. That's what I'm getting. They're not available right now. I'm getting a very honest feeling around them. They feel very honest, very straightforward. They definitely think you're attractive, with this beautiful woman here. But they're not ready. Yeah, there's a battle around them. You can see that in the 5 of Swords. It might be a legal battle because of the Justice card as well. But they're going through a lot of battles. They're going through a lot of trouble, and that's why they can't quite get to you yet. Just be a little bit careful here as well. There's lots of cautions all over this reading. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them. There's no caution about them. But it feels good, actually, because I'm getting all this honesty around them. But just be careful of, just try not to get too involved right now, because they're in this battle. There's a lot going on for them and around them. They might try and ask you for help with this, or advice or input or something like that, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But make sure it doesn't take up too much of your energy, especially before you're properly committed, whatever committed means to you. And also, you need to still heal from this old situation. You need to be like the Star card, by yourself for a while before you get into any more drama, because there's a lot of drama around this new person. Now, the drama's going to go, the drama's going to leave them. They're not going to be in this situation forever. So when it's all over, when all the battle's over and all of that, there's absolutely fantastic potential there between you. But don't get in too soon while they're still in the middle of this. Yeah, they look really good for you, actually. But yeah, try and wait until this is over. If you want to be there for them, that's absolutely fine, of course, if that's what you want to do. But conserve your energy, take care of yourself. Don't give too much of yourself away, because it feels like you did that last time as well. So just take your time with them, be there, help them, but don't let them take too much of your energy, because you need that time in between these two people. You need that time. You've been through a lot. That's what I'm getting.